Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you from Paris, so I should say bonsoir from Paris. I've just checked into the Hoxton Hotel. I have some mixed emotions. I was super excited to stay here, and I've just gotten into my room, and honestly, it's so freaking loud with the restaurant outside, and they can't put me in a new room for tonight. And the restaurant doesn't close until midnight, so I'm gonna be stuck with the sound of music, clinking glasses, people's conversations, but let's at least give you a room tour because maybe we'll get to see more than one room on this visit, which is always exciting. And let's see if my stay improves because again, I was super excited to stay here because it is a trendy, buzzy hotel, but sometimes it's a good reminder that you wanna visit the party and not stay at the party. So we will see what happens, but let's look at the room right now. All right, so I am in the cozy room, and honestly, my room is like 10 miles from the lift. It was such a long walk through lots of winding corridors, so I was hoping it would be nice and quiet, but not the case. But when you come in from the door, so the door is right behind me, you have a really good sized bed here. And I do like the decor. It's nice and clean and modern in here. So let's do a little pan of the room. So when you walk in, you've got this really lovely floor-length mirror here, my massive suitcase. So hello. We've got a very groovy phone. We've got the bed. And then moving over here, we have got a desk area, which again, it was kind of creepy when I came in the room. They leave the radio on and it's on like this talk radio station, so it was very random. But you've got some bits here for room service, or if you want to get the breakfast bag, which I don't want to do. And then here you've got some little guides and maps for Paris, which is wonderful. And then on this side, it's funny because it's a bit deceiving. When you come in, the room looks quite small, but then I'm gonna show you what's inside here. So this is the closet, which, oh goodness, like if you've seen all of the dresses and things that I've brought, this is really just not gonna work because I've got a lot of long dresses and really don't want long dresses in my coffee and teas. That's really not a great design detail, if I'm honest. We do have an in-room safe and a really petite little mini fridge, which has no plastic water. So it looks like we've got some waters and cans there. And then a little bit of milk, I think, for the coffee and tea, which is lovely. And then apparently if you're looking for something more, they have some snacks for sale at the front desk, which is a very long walk from here. So, okay. So in here, I'm assuming we've got, yeah, that's the hair dryer. We've got some dry cleaning bags, and then those are the coffee and tea sachets, and some very cute little cups that say like, ooh la latte and tea, oui. And then let's go check out the bathroom. So again, the room looks kind of on the small side, but I was like, oh goodness, what's gonna be behind here? But it's actually really lovely. Oh, and I keep wanting to push it out. We have to push it in. Dun, da, da, da. So this is the bathroom. So you have a really good amount of sink space and storage space, more importantly, which is always something I look for in a hotel. So we've got some soap, but we've got like a whole bar here that you can put your bits, as well as here. And then we've got La Toilette, which looks really nice. So you can see here, it's actually quite a spacious room, although hilariously, only one single hanger there. And then we've got the, which way does this go? Shower. Oh, okay, this is weird. Okay, so this is the shower room. All right, so it looks quite cool, but word to the wise, because if we peek through here, that's actually like tables for the restaurant right there, so definitely make sure you close the blinds or people are gonna see you in the bathroom. And then here we've got shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. All right, so let's go do a first. I'm gonna show you what the outside looks like from the room as well. Okay, let's go back out through this little maze. And then it is nice and cool here, I will say, with the air conditioning, which is a treat because it's very humid in Paris right now. So if we look outside, actually, let me turn the lights off quickly. All right, so if you can see, there's actually like this glass atrium outside of my room, which I don't know if maybe is an attempt at soundproofing for that's the bar of Rive. And then there's, you know how there's all the dramatic staircases you see on Instagram? Those are some of the little tables for the restaurant there. And then back out that way, you've got a whole courtyard as well. All right, so first impressions of the room. I think the room is really cute, very modern. It's like, it'd be kind of a cool place to come with a boyfriend in a way, because the rooms have like this really lovely kind of modern masculine touch to them. They're not like a very feminine room, but I like it. The air conditioning is working brilliantly. I think it's plenty of space for me here on my own. What I don't like about it is the rooms are not soundproof. They do say in the description when you make the booking that they are soundproof windows. I mean, how loud is it out there that it's not soundproof? So what they told me is the music shuts off at 10 p.m., but the bar and restaurant doesn't close until midnight. So I think my concern is that usually when like a restaurant or bar closes at midnight, it usually takes the staff some time to clear. I used to live above a very buzzy restaurant in London, and even though the restaurant would close at 11 p.m., it would take the staff like a lot of extra time, and they would make a lot of noise while they were cleaning up. So I think my worry here is if they close at midnight, I mean, if you want to go to bed before midnight or 1 a.m., is it still going to be super loud? So that's my worry. They've said that they will change my room tomorrow, so we're just going to try and get as comfortable as we can. It is a bit annoying that I can't unpack, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna see how the first night's sleep goes. And as always in this video, I will report back on how my stay goes. I do wanna experience like the restaurant and some of the other amenities at the hotel. It's the reason why I stayed here. So as always, you will get my honest review on if it's worth it, or maybe if you should just come here for the restaurants and bars and not stay here. So one other thing to mention is the rooms do come with books, which is quite cool. I bet you there's probably some different books in each one. So, ooh, I might want to read this one. So I might nick this one even if I move to a new room. That's quite cool touch as well. But yeah, we've got some in French and some in English. Very cool. All right, good morning everyone. But I thought I would just do a quick review on my first night's stay at the Hoxton Paris. So the noise did die down at midnight, which was great. And I did actually sleep really well. So once everything got quiet, this bed was super, sorry, that lighting is terrible. The bed was super comfortable. Definitely a touch on the firm side, but I like that. And the pillows were great. I like when pillows are not too flat but not too overstuffed, so perfect. So I really slept well. The blackout curtains in the room work like a dream, so that was great. The only place the light was actually coming from in the morning was the bathroom, so that was an interesting one, but you know, not gonna complain. But yeah, really happy with first night's stay. I really hope I can get moved to a quieter room tonight just to compare what that experience looks like, especially because I've got a few early mornings on this trip, including needing to be all the way across Paris to play tennis at 10 a.m. So yeah, who does that? Apparently I do. So, but yeah, had a shower this morning. Water pressure was great, although I do want to show you one thing. I did read some reviews on TripAdvisor about this, and I'll show you. The shower is lovely, but it basically leaks across half of the bathroom. So you might want to ask for some extra towels just to not be slipping and sliding the whole time, because the floor is wood as well. So if you have wet feet, it just could be a situation. Hair dryer arguably the best hairdryer I've ever used in a hotel. It's so high powered. My hair was dry in 5 minutes. So yeah, so you know we always keep it real here on this channel. Some good things, some negative things. And I did call down this morning to ask about my new room, and there was some faffing. So I'm gonna go down there right now just to check on the status of it, and I'm gonna go have some breakfast, or brunch, shall we say. All right, so I am about to check out of my first room at the Hoxton Paris, and they've kindly told me just to leave my suitcase here instead of bringing it all the way downstairs, which is lovely because this room is, I timed it, is like a 1.5-minute walk from the lift. Get a lot of steps in there. So they've said they'll transfer my baggage to the next room, so that's lovely. And now I'm gonna go back downstairs just to have a coffee before I go out and explore. But I did this morning, I was unfortunately too late for brunch. So I thought I had read online that brunch goes here until noon daily. And the beauty of staying at a hotel like this is they have gorgeous restaurants and communal areas. So I just took my laptop out, I was editing a video, just catching up on some life admin. And I had a lovely coffee and croissant to start because the breakfast apparently I think ends at like 11:30. And then once the lunch started at noon, I just waited and had this incredible strawberry and goat's cheese salad, which came with some more bread, and just was a really lovely and relaxed way to start the day. So yep, so now I'm just gonna go have one more coffee before I go head out and do some sightseeing, just because it's 90 degrees in Paris today. So and given that I'm just feeling a little bit sluggish, I'm just gonna take a chill. Hey guys, so I am in my new room at the Hoxton Paris, and I am super happy. I think let this be a lesson that if you're not happy with your room, you should always provide that feedback as soon as you check into the room, because you have to give the hotel time to make it right. And I'm pretty confident that they have more than made it right with this room. So I am now in room number 315, and I appear to be in a different building because I took the lifts up and then I had to walk outside for a second. But I'm in this quiet oasis of a room, and it looks very similar to my previous room with a few differences. So let me give you the tour. All right, so we are still in the cozy room, and when you step into the door, this is what you see. The room actually appears to be a little bit bigger than the last one, but the layout is a bit wonkier, is what I would say. Hello. So yeah, when you come in, you see the gorgeous bed that I slept so well in last night. And then on the left, you actually have the desk area with the mirror, which I actually think is an improvement over the last room, because yes, I will put my luggage here, but then you actually have a little, like the mirror was on the side wall in the last one because I think the room was more compact. So maybe I did get an upgrade with this room. Desk space, lots of room. We've still got the retro phone, some of the free books down here, which is great. And then panning across, so I've got 2 windows here instead of the wall of windows last time. Flat screen TV is on the wall instead of above the desk. So I've got my full-length mirror here, which is lovely. And then I'll show you. This looks out, yes, on a courtyard, but a completely different and secret-looking courtyard to where I was before, which is very cool. And then panning over here, so that's going to be the bathroom, and then that looks like my closet and / coffee machine. So let's go take a look at that. Ooh. Why can't I open it? Took every ounce of strength I've had. Yes, this is bizarre. This is a design hotel, and I think it's beautiful, but it is not at all practical to have hangers above breakable glass especially for women who have long dresses, and nor do I want the smoke from the coffee and tea going into my clothes. So I just, really not a great design detail, but here we are. Same thing, we've got the safe, and we've got the mini fridge down here with both 2 things of still water and the milk. Let's go check out the bathroom. So this also feels a little bit bigger, maybe about the same size. So we've got the same thing here with the really beautiful vanity with the towels, and then the shower room is in here, which no windows to look outside on me, which is appreciated. But yeah, it looks super nice. And we've got la toilette, and then yeah. Air conditioning is also brilliant. So yeah, so what I would say is that, hello, not in focus. I'm definitely much happier with this room, given that I have to be up early on some of the mornings. I think I'm just gonna sleep so much better and not have to worry about Rive being open until midnight or 1 a.m. And by the way, with the humidity here, my hair is turned into Monica from Friends, so. So here is my DIY closet solution. I think I will put my blazers and cardigans in the other one, but I'm very terrified of breaking a glass. A bit ridiculous. Good morning. Please forgive I sound a little bit stuffed up this morning. I don't know why, but I am playing tennis early this morning in Paris, and the Hoxton does something called Le Petit breakfast. There's a form on the desk that you fill out, and you just hang this little bag on your door handle, and you say which time you want it to arrive. So you can see on the back here, you just fill this out. It's funny because the one I filled out is not the one they gave me back, but you get a juice, a granola, a yogurt, and a banana. And you fill this out if you want it for 1 person or 2 people. And then if you want it at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m. outside of your house. And I'll show you what comes in inside of it. So I thought this would be easier because I am not a morning person. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit congested at the moment. Let's see. Sorry, this bed is not the one this morning. All right, we got a napkin. We got a little yogurt with granola, lovely. Oh. And then we got a banana and an orange juice. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't really expecting too much from this. Looks totally fine. Now, I don't know what they didn't give me a freaking spoon for the yogurt, so we're gonna need to sort that out. But yeah, I don't know what they charge for this, and I don't know why they don't give you a spoon. Great. Okay, crisis averted, because I realized I already have a spoon in the room, which is probably why they don't give you one from the coffee and tea machine. So, bon appetit. Time to have some breakfast and try and wake up before I go play tennis. Hey guys, me again. I wanted to wrap up my video review on the Hoxton in Paris. So starting from the top, did my stay improve? 100 million %. I think it's a really great lesson that if you're not happy with your room, to address it immediately and in a polite but firm way. I did that. They were able to move me the next day. I have loved my room, probably a little bit too much. It's a bit of a mess right now, but the second room that they gave me was so much more quiet. I'm in room number 315 if anyone wants to jot that down, if you're like me and you don't want to be completely in the party. But what I will say with that is, if you're coming to Paris and you're not going to go to bed before midnight, the room that you get at this hotel really shouldn't matter. It's more that if you're coming to Paris and you have to be up early for work, or for me, tennis or other kind of activities that you're doing, then I would say ask for a quieter room. But if not, it really doesn't matter because, you know. Anyways, so yeah, so other things that I thought were really great about this hotel. If you were coming to do some like remote working from Paris, this would be the place to stay. The whole restaurant and like all the areas in the hotel are like a co-working space during the day. They don't rush you or bother you. The food is really good, the coffee is good. So even if you didn't want to stay here but stayed at a hotel nearby and you wanted great Wi-Fi and a great kind of buzzing energy to work from, I would also consider that a potential hack as well, because I know that this hotel might be a little bit more expensive than some others that I looked at in the area. Fine. The food, really good. I had this kind of goat's cheese strawberry salad here that I really loved. They do the oat milk vanilla latte that I love. They did iced ones for me, which was great because it's been hot here in Paris. I didn't get to experience the breakfast, sadly. I did get to experience the Le Petit déjeuner, the little bag breakfast, which I think you probably would have seen that clip in earlier. So that was good. I don't know what the price on that is, so I'm gonna check with my bill upon checkout for that, because how valuable that a service that is depends on the price, to be fair, because you could just go to the grocery store around the corner and get all those things. But yeah, overall, also I happened to be here during the Hoxton's 5th birthday party, which was fun. They made a big deal about that upon check-in, so I was sure to invite a local friend over with me, and we had some drinks on the Saturday night here at the party, which was super fun. I didn't really film much just because didn't really have like multiple hands to film and cover the party, nor did I really want to film people, but really cool vibe. So always good to check with the hotel what's kind of happening while you're here. So then I slept really well in this bed in this room. The shower in this room didn't leak at all, so the bathroom was also a lot better. I still think the closet situation with the coffee machine in there is weird. Not gonna change my statement on that, but yeah, would I stay here again? Absolutely, but I definitely would want to make sure I get another quiet room like this one. So yeah, really liked it, really fit the needs of what I was here for. The location is really good. You really can walk to a lot within 30 minutes walking. So if you're like me and you love to walk everywhere, this also was a really good area, both with like metro access and with walking. So I was able to walk down to the Luxembourg Gardens in 30 minutes. You can get to the Louvre in maybe like 20-ish minutes. Yeah, even going up to Montmartre is about 30-ish minutes walking, although there's some hills. So yeah, really happy with the location, and obviously Uber works well here, so if you just want to take taxis, you can do that too. So I will do a dedicated Paris vlog on what I got up to while I was here, so if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if it is already available, I will link it down below. And yeah, if you like this video, please hit that like button, really does help this channel, and leave a comment. Have you stayed anywhere in Paris that you loved? What's your favorite hotel? Is there anything else kind of young and vibey and fun like the Hoxton that you would recommend? Because I feel like people watching this video are gonna be looking for that kind of hotel vibe in Paris. So sharing is caring, as always on this channel. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys. I will see you soon.